YouTube, what it do, man? Y'all already know who I am. Man, Grind Hard checking in again with another video. And today, I got NBA 2K25 news for y'all boys. Now, yesterday, I dropped a video on the courtside report that NBA 2K uploaded with Mike Wang. I did a whole breakdown of the courtside report, so if you haven't, go check that video out. But this video, I want to focus only on the new updated shooting in NBA 2K25. So make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. Let's get into it. I've been doing a whole lot of research, just trying to see what the common conception is with the community on how they feeling about the information that we've been given so far with NBA 2K25. And to be honest, I feel like the community pretty much at a point to where it don't matter what they present, they gonna say it's the same thing. It's rinse, wash, repeat. Like it's the same thing. Like they literally recycling the same game. In my honest opinion, I don't feel like I've been playing the same 2K for the last 3 years. I'm just being honest. Now, far as the neighborhood and the park or whatever you want to call it, all of it, I feel like it's repetitive. But for the most part, the actual game is different, bro. This year, this 2K was different than last year. I'm not saying that it was better than last year or it was worse than last year, but it's not the same game. Based off of what I'm reading with the things that's coming out in the courtside report, it's not the same game. Now, let's the shooting. All right, I want to focus only on the shooting from the courtside report today. So we got the signature go-to shots, we got shot canceling feature, and we got shot timing profile. Now in 25, we also get custom visual cues. Now I know visual cues was in the game last year. I get it, but in 2K24, this is what 2K said. 2K24 added the shot timing visual cue setting to select your jump shot, release point from jump, set point, push, or release animation cues. In 25, my player jump shot creator, you are no longer limited to these four options. After selecting a base, release, and release speed for your custom jump shot, you can now set your visual cue at any point in the shot, giving you full customization over when to release the shot button or stick. Now, that in itself is already game changing, but the fact that this year is more visual than actual timing and muscle memory, and I think that there's a lot of that has to do with the Cronus and the Zen situation or whatnot. But it's based off of is everything is visual, bro. Y'all gotta understand visual and timing is two completely different things, right? A lot of times in the past we complain about 2K. We're like, bro, it's way too many animations with our jump shot. It's hard to time this shit. This year, it has nothing really to do with timing when you're using the visual cues because you releasing with the shot stick when your player is releasing. So you literally guiding your right stick at the same speed your jump shot is. So if you got a crazy behind the head shot, then the flick of the wrist, the upward motion with the right stick is gonna be a whole lot slower than a Steph Curry quick release shot. You feel me? Like you pushing your right stick forward at a much faster pace. So basically, you flicking the right stick just like you flicking the my player wrist. So it is way more visual, bro. It's way that in itself is completely different. Now, this year they giving us way more customization to be able to customize how we play the game. So you can still play the traditional style of 2K. I don't know if a lot of y'all play NCAA where they introduce new passing features, but they also give you the option to play the traditional style. But in my opinion, if everybody gonna complain about having the same game, then everybody should just use the new features. You feel me? But that's more than likely that's not gonna be the case because as much as people say like we want change, people don't like change, bro. Like the 2K community really don't fuck with change, bro. If this new feature is completely different to where we had to learn a whole new game, which it is, then majority of the community is going back to just regular timing on square and the right stick. I really feel that way. Now, I want to touch on the shot canceling feature in the game. If you pay close attention to the trailer that was dropped yesterday with Steph Curry using the new feature, he double dribbled. It's clear as day he double dribbled. Like he was so far into his shooting animation and was able to cancel out with both hands on the ball, bro. I don't like that at all, bro. I feel like that's gonna be way too cheesy, way too exploitable, bro. But what I do feel like 2K should definitely keep it in the game. And if you cancel out too late, I feel like double dribbles should be called in the game. Like the game should recognize, hey, with this particular animation, if it's not canceled within a certain time frame of it being triggered, then it's a double dribble every time. I feel like double dribble should be implemented in the game. I also feel like when people try to spam dribble and the combination that they pressing the button pressing isn't a real combination, there isn't really animations for those combination that they pressing. Like, make the game make you double dribble or fumble the ball, bro. Like, I feel like at that point it'll really create a skill gap in NBA 2K, and it'll combat a lot of the cheesy animations in the game, because cheese come in when you able to exploit animations. And this year, like they said, bro, it's over. Let's see, it's over like in all totality with the dribbling this year, they added over 1,500 dribbling animations on top of what they already had in the game, and they added 1,100 signature shots. So altogether, bro, there's like 2,600 ways that you could fucking cheese the game if you able to exploit these moves or whatnot. The game should recognize when, instead of it just being a thing that doesn't get addressed, just start calling different calls like it's basketball. Like, that type of shit happen in real basketball. I feel like double dribbles and travels and losing the ball should be something that's implemented in NBA 2K25. If not this year, then they should definitely look into doing that later on down the line with patches or in NBA 2K26, bro. Make us be able to double dribble when our combination ain't as crisp as they should be. The skill gap will be crazy. I promise, bro. It will be crazy. Now, if y'all haven't, y'all might want to join the NBA 2K Discord, because they got a section in there where you can ask questions, and every now and then Mike Wayne here respond to a few questions. And he kind of spoke a little bit on rhythm shooting as well as defaults for shot time and profile. In regards to the rhythm shooting, somebody asked, how does feedback work for rhythm shooting? And he pretty much explained, when using rhythm shooting, there are two main factors to consider: push timing and tempo. Push timing is the point you start to move the pro stick, which you'll want to do that the moment your player reaches the set point of the shot. Tempo is the speed at which you move the pro stick to the opposite side of your original stick throw. So, meaning, if you pull down the shoot, then you push up, you feel me, with tempo. Vice versa, if you using left to shoot, then you want to slam that bitch to the right with tempo to release. Push timing is the point you start to move the pro stick, which you want to do. All right, the goal is to finish the stick deflection to the opposite side exactly to match the point the ball released the player's fingertips. It's the flick of the wrist. Generally, this is going to feel a little slower rhythmic than other double throw mechanics. So basically, in the past, we just held it down and then we just let it go. I don't think nobody was guiding the right stick back up. You feel me? Like, we just let it go. And he also said, especially with more deliberate shooters like Jokic or Kyle Anderson, best advice is to go into freestyle practice and get up a ton of shots, paying close attention to the shot feedback after each attempt. Trust me, it'll pay off in a much higher shooting percentage if you put in the time to master your rhythm shooting. So basically, if you understand how rhythm shooting work, you will be better off with a high shot timing profile and shooting yourself rather than letting the game play for you. Default for shot timing profile, which is another question he answered, is difficulty based. Depending on what the difficulty is, that's how random it's gonna be for you to make shots if you letting the game play for you. Difficulty based, which automatically maps rookie through pro, that's considered low. All star to superstar is normal, and Hall of Fame is high. You feel me? So you really want to learn the new mechanics and not try to play 2K as if it was the same old 2K, which y'all got a problem with anyway. I just feel like this year is, and really, to be honest, bro, it's rare that we get a same game, bro. It be too many new features in the game for us to be able to say that it's the same game. Not to mention, it's a recurring pattern with the NBA 2K community. When they don't like the new game that come out, they go back and play the old game. If they were the same, why not just play the newer game? Why go back and play something old? It got to be something different. You feel me? But I think it's a visual thing with the 2K community or whatnot. But yeah, that's all I got for y'all for this video. Let me know what y'all think about it in the comment section, bro. Do y'all feel like with the shooting, the different types of shooting and being in way more control of shooting this year, is that a big enough difference for y'all in terms of what this game is, or it's the same game? Y'all don't care about them explaining new features in the game, bro. Let me know in the comment section, man. Man Ground Hard checking up out of here.